Hello, friends, welcome to your channel Games Down. In this video, I will show you some best Disney games for Android. Games from Disney properties like Star Wars and Marvel are usually freemium games. However, there are still some excellent mobile games with your favorite Disney characters. Here are the best Disney games for Android. The first game on this list is Disney Crossy Road. Disney Crossy Road is a Disney version of the very popular Crossy Road game. It plays a lot like the old Frogger game. Players move a character forward while crossing roads, streams, and other obstacles. The goal is to go as long as possible without being run over or falling to the water. This version of the game features over 100 Disney and Pixar characters, including classics like Buzz Lightyear or more modern characters like Rapunzel. It's easy to play with colorful graphics and simple controls. That makes it great for kids as well as adults. Those who really like this game should also try the original Crossy Road. It doesn't have Disney characters, but it has a few additional features such as online multiplayer modes. Next up we have Disney Magic Kingdoms. Disney Magic Kingdoms is a city builder simulator with a fun Disney spin. Players build their very own Disneyland or Disney World. Basically you can decorate the park how you want, build over 100 attractions, and even hire Disney characters to entertain the guests. The attractions are actual Disneyland and Disney World rides. There are also parades, over 150 characters, and over 1,000 quests. This is a massive game with a ton of content. Gameloft also does the non-Disney Ice Age Village, and this game feels a lot like that one. In any case, it is a freemium game and some of the freemium elements are truly annoying as per the usual with Gameloft. Still, it's a family-friendly game, as long as you turn off in-app purchases, and the game is fun for at least a while. Next game on this list is Disney Heroes Battle Mode. Disney Heroes Battle Mode is a mobile fighter with some adventure and gacha elements. Players collect a team of Disney characters and use them to battle against evil. The game features 25 heroes, a bunch of missions and side quests, a story to play through, and character upgrades. It's a fairly standard gacha battle game. You have very likely played games like this before, thus, if you like those other ones, you might like this one. People who don't like this types of games aren't going to change their mind for this one. It's one of the weaker options on our top 10 list, but it's not terrible to play without spending money. Next up we have Disney Storyrealms. Disney Storyrealms is kind of a wildcard pick on the list. It's rather new, so we don't know where the developers will eventually take the game. However, we did enjoy our time with it. It's a narrative game with puzzle and adventure elements. Players can color stuff in a coloring book, connect the dots, walk around as various characters, and do a bunch of other minigames. This one is definitely for grade school kids and younger. The game may be too simple or slow for older kids or adults. We do like that it isn't a freemium game and the mechanics are easy enough. It's pretty decent and we hope the developers keep it up. The next game on this list is Marvel Future Fight. Marvel Future Fight is one of the most popular Marvel games right now. It's an action RPG with some gacha elements. You can collect over 170 Marvel characters from various parts of the Marvel-verse, including Guardians of the Galaxy, Inhumans, Defenders, X-Men, Spider-Man, and others. The mechanics are fairly typical of mobile RPGs, so there are no surprises there. There is also an online PvP mode, a bunch of character customizations, and some social elements as well. The PvP is very obviously pay to win, but the rest of the game is pretty fun as long as you don't mind that usual mobile RPG grind. The next game is called Marvel Puzzle Quest. Marvel Puzzle Quest is another popular Marvel game that isn't too wrecked by in-app purchases. It plays like most Match 3 combat games. You get a board with a bunch of shapes and you rearrange the shapes to form combos. Those combos cause damage to the bad guys while they periodically deal damage to you. The game also features mobile RPG, gacha, and adventure elements. The developers do a decent job of adding new content on a regular basis, and there is already a sizable story to play through. The Match 3 thing gets repetitive after a while, though, so don't expect this to be a game you play forever. The grind is also a little annoying in this one, but mobile RPGs are like that. The next game on this list is Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes is one of the most popular Star Wars games on mobile right now. It plays a lot like Marvel Future Fight. That means it's a mobile RPG with fighter and gacha mechanics. You collect various characters from the Star Wars universe, battle against bad guys, and engage in online PvP action. You level up characters, play daily and weekly challenges, and you can play in guilds as well. It's another long grind type of game, so those who dislike this one may want to try a different Star Wars game. Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic is a decent old game for RPG fans. Star Wars Force Arena and Star Wars Commander are the other popular freemium games right now. Next up we have official Disney games. Disney develops a lot of its own games, and there are several oldies on mobile that aren't half bad. Some of the titles include Where's My Water 1 and 2, Disney Dream Treats, Star Wars Puzzle Droids, and over a dozen episode games of varying competence and quality. Disney also publishes under the Disney Publishing Worldwide name on Google Play, where they have an additional half a dozen games or so. The games vary in quality, but some of them, like Where's My Water and Disney Dream Treats, aren't half bad. Plus, Disney Magic Timeline and similar games often have educational messages or encourage kids to have good habits like brushing their teeth.